fire alarm needs new batteries then. It does not. But didn't go off when you started a fire. I pulled it down. He's not a cook. He doesn't know how to cook. But that's okay. That's okay. He almost started a fire. Well, I shouldn't say anything, but I played One Arm Cooking. I burned the whole place down. So we both can't cook. So we need to install a new one then. Yes. Well, I could cook in IRL. I can't cook in games. I can't cook in games, sadly. I pulled it down. You pulled it down? It was a precautionary measure. A precautionary measure would be leaving it up. You knew it was going to go off. It went off, you would have gotten out of bed. That's true. You're meant to be resting. Just leave the fires to me. Nah, trust you can cook IRL and in-game. I wouldn't trust him to cook. Oh my god. Nah, not him. Not Casper. You can't cook. Casper makes his way to your side, the smell of food reaching your nose. It doesn't smell terrible, but it does smell burnt, however it is. But looking up at him like this, that doesn't matter much. Over video calls and even when he was at your window, it was hard to tell how well handsome he really is. Well, toned arms, a good looking face, perfect hair. It hits you when how wild the situation is. He looks between you and the bed, cheeks slightly flushed before he sits down carefully on the edge of it. Here, this is the first time I'm cooking for someone else, so he hands you the plate. On it, it is. You're not totally sure at first. It is mortal food, correct? Looking closer, it almost looks like pancakes. Have you ever made this before, Casper? Of course not. I have no time for fancy cooking. Fortunately, I'm good at nearly everything I try my hand at. Simply searched on the internet and I created them perfectly. They're perfect. They're quite charred. Okay, which option? One or two? One? Okay. Yeah, they're perfect. Okay. Even though they're birds, they're perfect. They're perfect. Yes, I know. Eat up, sunshine. You need to conserve your strength. Thank you, Grimmy. It is the least I could do. The least? The least you could do was not come over. Tuck me into bed and feed me dinner. You're sick. What kind of person would I be if I just left you alone? Go on and eat. You look down at the food. You look back at Casper. You look at the food again. You decide that for him, you'd eat it. Fortunately, it's not burnt all the way though. The middle is raw somehow. Lovely. Still, it's not terrible. Terrible. And you managed to get it down. Oh my god. These. So, how was it? It was interesting. The best pancakes I've ever had. Maybe you missed your calling. Which options? One, two, or three? Because if I feel like two is a lie. These are not good pancakes. It was interesting. Maybe you missed your calling. You chose two. Okay, we'll do two. We'll lie. We'll lie. Say two. The best pancakes I've ever had. You've outdone yourself. I knew you say that. That's a lie. They're charred. They're bad. I could do anything I put my mind to. Sure you can, Casper. Somehow I'm not surprised. One or two.
I am so tired of peeing. I drink the water, which I apparently need to live or something, and then I have to go put the water somewhere else 5 minutes later. I drink the water, I go to a place to undrink the water, I wash my hands, I leave, and then I have to drink more water. Guess where that water ends up? Not in me. I give the water to
drinking
my
water.
body, and like a child, it tosses it out and demands more. All hours of the day, all hours of the night, no matter what I'm doing, my life is interrupted by this fucking bullshit.
Okay. Let's continue. Wobble, 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 wobble. Option one or two. Take one. Some people say they feel a spark. I didn't think that happened literally. He stares down towards his hand, incredulously. Unsure, he reaches back out towards you, his hand finding your cheek. It's not abrupt this time, but you feel it, like an electric buzz where your skin meets. It must be because of our connection. Our bodies react to our touch. How strange. I've never read of anything like it. You lean into his touch again. Feels nice. There's silence between the two of you, a silence that seems to stretch out for far longer than it's really been. It's filled with a common understanding. Tomorrow you must die. If you don't, then you win the bet, and his soul is yours for the taking. You are two people connected by misfortune, both trying desperately to avoid the inevitable. Sunshine, Yes, Casper? I should go. Reach out and take his hand. Which options? One is like will you stay instead? Or 2, wait, don't leave me. And 3 is like, please don't. And then nothing. Which option? 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 2? Okay. Cool. Option 2. What? You know I'm so sick. Who knows what will happen if you leave? Please? Okay. The room is even darker now. The sun set some time ago, but you barely even noticed it. You were too concerned with the man in front of you. The man you've come to be quite fond of. I only have one bed though. I hardly need to sleep anyway. Would you do it with me anytime? Anyway? Sleep with you? You blushed. You blushed it. You blushed it. Ah, he's so cute. He's very like head patable. Like I would head pat him. You're doing great, Byron. Uh, almost in bed. Oh, yeah. Wait a second. I mean, literally sleep. Snooze. Catch some Z's? Ah, of course. I knew that, obviously. You were inviting death into bed with you, sunshine. It never ends well. Not for anyone. You have no sense of danger. I'm serious, though. You said it yourself. I was meant to die a long time ago, right? I think I've lived all this extra time to meet you. You take his hand and pulled him down beside you, moving over to give him room. Oh my god. Ah. Ah. Oh my god. This is so cute. Oh my god. Okay. No one else has ever laid beside you in this bed like this. He pulls his head down on the pillow, staring at you through the darkness. Do you ever wish things were different? I wish so many things were different. Like what? Sometimes I wish I was human. I wish I was capable of change, as you put it. I've always been proud of my work. I'm still am, but that doesn't mean I don't wish for more. For something different. Why not do it? He smiles now, just slightly. There's sadness behind it. I'm not like you. What would you do if you were human? I would do what I wish to do now more than anything. Something completely foolish. You're always been a little foolish, Casper. It's good to be foolish sometimes. 1 or 2. 1 or 2 options. 2? Okay. It's good to be foolish sometimes. Get some sleep, sunshine. You feel better is more important than anything else. Your eyelid feel heavy now. Your heart races. And yet you feel calm, laying beside this man. You think you never felt so safe in your life. Ironic, really, when he happens to be the Grim Reaper. You slip away, drifting into a peaceful sleep, as you feel his hand still in yours. Add a new item to a gallery? I'll check that later. You woke up this morning to find Casper gone. At first, you stressed out, thinking that something happened to him. Or worse, you imagine him all along. But as it turns out, Casper's just in a career that doesn't wait for anybody. You found a note on your side table that said he left food in the fridge. You shiver a little scared, but it's the thought that counts, right? After getting up, stretching, and spending some time with Samson, you noticed a flyer under your door. There's a big festival on tomorrow night. Fireworks, stalls, and a fun time away. You sigh just a little. That would be nice, but technically today is the day you're supposed to die. My plant is probably dying. Change the wallpaper because that looks cute. Okay, we have new things in the gallery. Got those two. Ooh, I think this is the one we got. That's the new one we got. That's cute. I like that. I like that art. Okay. Music. I'm gonna change. Patience, please. Please, internet, work it. Work it. Work it. Okay. Thank you. Hi, are you awake yet? I hope you're feeling better this morning. I know I left a note, but I still felt like it's proper to also apologize for leaving so abruptly here too. Um, Work calls as it does, and well, you were sleeping very soundly. I could not bring myself to wake you. I'm awake. Thanks for making me breakfast. There's no need to thank me. It was not that difficult. The remains of my kitchen says otherwise. Still want to thank you. One or two. One or two. One or two. Two. Okay. I just want to thank you. I haven't had someone cook for me in years. That makes no sense. In what way? You are the kind of person anyone and everyone should want to cook for. I do not understand why you are not being treated as you deserve. A couple of days ago, you thought I was an idiot. Did I ever say I changed my mind? Wow. You're a bigger idiot. What is beside the point? You are an idiot who deserves breakfast in bed and flowers every evening. Oh. 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 That's romantic. Well, thanks, Casper. That's nice of you to say. I'd like to try cooking for you sometime. I want to give you flowers too. Mm, one or two. I feel like one is better option. Thinking about it, one is a better option. Yeah, one. Okay. I like to try cooking for you. If we are given the chance, then that would be nice. I'd make something super spicy. I want to bake you something sweet. Super spicy. I want to give him something super spicy. Super spicy. One or two. I feel like one is a good option. Something super spicy. Yeah? Okay. I want to make something super spicy. Knowing him, he doesn't like. I'm quite fond of spice. How spicy are we talking? Hmm. On a scale of 1 to 10, perhaps an 8 or so. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I'll cook you something that'll make your tongue fall off. Yes, I will make it. Yes. What? I need that. For? Talking? Eating? Tongue related activities? Hmm. Fine. I'll spare your tongue this time. But you better watch it pretty fine. You'll get you with my cooking one day. Please don't. Are feeling any better? Surprisingly, I feel a fit as a fiddle. How can a fiddle be fit or unfit? Great question. I'm sure someone smarter than me knows the answer. But yeah, I feel good actually. Good. Yes, that's good news. Very good. So I guess this is it then, all right? Right? Day 7? Oh, this is the last day. You're coming to take my soul? Or will I get yours instead? There's a complication. Huh? Are you trying to weasel out of our bet? Hardly. I told you, I am honored bound to accept the outcome of our bet. But I'm afraid that currently I am dying, and I believe it is your fault. What? Is it the soul sickness thing? Did you spend too much time here? I feel bad for asking you to stay. It is something far, far worse. What? I have caught what you may refer to as the common cold. He is sick. He got sick. He got the common cold. He's not immune. Like he says he is. Oh. Casper, you've made me worry with something serious. It is serious. It's a cold. A reaper does not catch colds. I told you, it is impossible for mortal viruses to take hold in my body. It never happened before in all of history. I have taken the souls of hundreds, thousands infected with illnesses. They have never touched me. It's impossible. It should be impossible. And right now I am sick. It's terrible. How could you have caught it then? From sleeping next to me? I do not know. All I know is that I'm certain that I may perish at the end of the day. That seems a little dramatic. Me, dramatic? Never. I am very. I'm being completely serious. I know you are. Trust me, it'll pass. And if it does not, then I guess I win the bet. I guess I win the bet. Haha. Yes, well, we agreed the limit was a week. That is only a few more hours from now. That means your soul is mine. Correct. It is what we agreed to, and is perfectly fair. But let me tell you now, if this happens, it will not stop another Reaper from being assigned to your case. I loathe the idea more than anything. Someone else viewing you as I have. Maybe I made the deal and I will stick to it. What do you mean? Won't you stick around if I win? Mortal, you do not understand our agreement. One of us must die at the end of it. Wait a second. That's not what I want. When I said I want your soul, I was mostly joking. I don't want you to die for me. Ask you for my soul. There is a little way to give a soul but dying. That was our agreement. Well, I've decided I don't like our agreement anymore. That matters little. It matters a lot. We agreed to it. Come on, I'm giving us both an out. I don't want you to die, and I also don't want to die. Let's call it off. It's just wouldn't matter. If I don't take your soul, I'm as good as dead anyway. There's no happy ending for either of us in this. Oh, I want him to live. I want him to live. I don't like this, but there could be. You don't know for certain. Sorry, Sunshine. He'll probably be dead by this god's forsaken cold before the day is out. Anyway, before I die, there are some things I want to talk to you about, though. Stop saying you're gonna die. Live or live besides you. I seriously won't let that happen. Would I sacrifice my soul for him? If I get the chance? Probably. I don't know. If there's an option to just give up my soul, hey, I would. But there's no option at this moment. If you're good at anything, it is not dying. That is actually what I wanted to talk about. I've always known there is something strange about you, mortal. I've watched you for some time. How long? You did say you picked my nickname a long time ago. How long is that? What? Fix. It's been a few years now. I've only ever supposed to take your soul. But I suppose even your radiance affects someone so shrouded in shadow like me. It is somewhat amazing the way you capture people so. I never thought I would meet someone who could do it to me. I have done some research. I believe your soul is very unique, Pyre. Have you ever had a sick friend or a family member or a colleague who then express that they feel better when they're around you? Hmm. Oh, there was one time in school. There was a stranger on the subway. I had a cousin like that. One. There's one time in school. A friend of mine fell over and stubbed her knee. I took to the school nurse. I swear there was blood, but at the time he got there, it was a scratch. My friend said it must have been my healing aura. Eat. Perfect. I knew I was correct. Correct about what? Your, my soul is, well,